Hi, I'm ChristinaMaria. I'm here at the Winter Film Festival NYC at the Regal Theaters, and I'm here with filmmaker Carney. She is the filmmaker of Tom's Second Suicide. Hi, Carney. Nice to meet you. Tell us about your film, Tom's Second Suicide.
Nice to meet you too, and great to be here. It's my second feature film, so in a way we also say that like making an indie film is a suicide, and it was like my second suicide, so that was kind of also the joke about it. The film is about Tom, which is a girl, despite the name. It's also part of the thing about it in the script. And we start by seeing her at a suicide attempt that is not working. She set up the setting so she can commit suicide. And it fails, and immediately she meets Kobe, which is a guy that just happens to pass by with his car, and they start going on a journey in order to help her kill herself today.
Wow. Okay. What inspired you to create this type of project and the topic?
My life. It's a bit of a dramatic comedy about suicide, and my life, I guess, is a bit of a dramatic comedy. But I'm also very. I had times in my life when I was in those dark places, but I'm also a very self-aware person, and I have very dark humor and cynical thoughts, and so in a way I say that instead of writing a suicide letter and going with it, I wrote a film about it, and that's kind of my outlet to that. My suicide letter is in a way this film.
Wow.
Yeah.
Where was this film produced or taking place?
We made it in Israel in like very a forest that is very. It's not big. It's like a very unknown one, but I feel that a lot of times when you see films, you don't see like the beautiful green of it when you see films about like suicide or things like that. And we wanted to create this sort of contrast, to have this like full of life scenery that's like, just the outside and just green, and just that within this topic, which constantly creates this sort of contrast between the depression and the hard topic to how beautiful everything is around.
Well, life is.
Exactly.
The beauty of life. Yes. I understand that very well.
Yeah.
What are you working on? Any current projects and any future projects? And if so, would you like to share with us?
So actually, before working on this, I was getting my master's degree in London. I was working on a play in London, and COVID shut that down. And then we kind of started going into production with this because it was easier during COVID. Not that it was easy, but at least you could start working on it in rooms and not in an audience. So I kind of started getting back to working on the play that I'm currently doing in London. Hopefully, we're doing like the rewrites right now, and I also have a script for the third feature film that's kind of being re-edited right now. And I learned that after making the first feature film, once you finish the next one, immediately start writing, because otherwise if you'll go insane just waiting for the festivals and for the screenings. So
it might lose momentum at that too.
Yeah, so it's best to just immediately jump to writing more, and hopefully one of those will be produced as soon as possible.
So what is as a filmmaker, do you have any advice for any emerging and up-and-coming filmmakers?
Because I've made 2 indie features right now at this point, and the first one I went completely independently with friends and family and with no funding, and this one we did kind of the same. But then after we had the thing prepared, we got like a bit of funding for the post-production, which is, helped a lot. But I would say there's always a way to make a film. And many people are afraid to do that. But if you have that thing that you want to make and you have to make, there is always a way. It's about finding what it is, what's the compromises you can or cannot do. But there's always a way to do that somehow.
Yeah, basically surpass the challenges. If it's your heart, your passion, then you can surpass it. You'll find a way.
For you, but yeah.
How can the audience learn more about you and your projects? Your current project and future project?
Well, I'm the only person by my name in the world. It's Carney Henneman, so it's very easy to find. You will find no one else by that name. And also with this film, we have a band that we created for the film, so we have a YouTube channel for the band. Because everyone keeps saying that they love the soundtrack. It's called The Fluckers, but with a C, so it's the Flacers. And you can find the Fluckers band on YouTube and see from there like what we post about it.
Oh, awesome. Well, thank you for coming. Like, your experience here at the film festival, before I let you go, how has it been so far?
Well, to be honest, this is my second time here. So obviously, if I came back the second time, it says a lot. This festival is personally very dear to my heart because It was where I had the world premiere of my first feature film, Fuck You, Jessica Blair. Yeah, my titles. I'm sorry, you're not prepared. I should have yes.
I love it. I love the title.
So my world premiere was here, and then we started doing a lot of great festivals after that. But that was the first place that believed in me and gave me kind of the stage to show the film. So when we did this film, now we already started the route, but this is our New York premiere, and it was very important for me to personally come back here because this is somewhere that's close to my heart. And so I'm very excited to be here a second time. And
well, we're happy to have you back.
Hi, my name is Viktoriia, and we're at the Winter Film Festival, and I'm here with this incredible person. Her name is Gabby, and she's a producer of Sexless in the city.
Hi, everybody. I'm Gabby Roy. I'm so happy to be here for the Winter Film Festival. We're honored that our film was selected, and it's so great to be here. Thank you.
So, I have to ask you, what is your favorite memory from creating this project?
That's tough. I would say my favorite memory was production. Filming, on set together. I was blessed to work with such an amazing cast and crew. So all of us working together and actually, being on set, filming together, I think was the most fun. And also our producer meetings, we would meet, on a weekly basis to work on the project. And that was always something to look forward to, and just working with such amazing people.
Any challenges that you faced and any advices that you can give for the younger generations or for the younger aspiring filmmakers that are coming?
Challenges were juggling work, your day job, plus working freelance in the film industry. Some of us can't afford to do this full time just yet. So I am a special ed teacher by day. So using my free time to work on these projects, it was, it was hard for time management. But I will say that just take the leap of faith and still go for it. And it's a great reward in the end. A lot of hard work, but it's very rewarding in the end. So I would say that. And also always plan for the unexpected. Similar to our main character in the film. She is very, type A, has her whole 5-year plan, everything planned out to the T, and is, she runs into obstacles when things don't go as planned. So we similarly, making the film, dealt with that. We had plans, and sometimes things you have to just change direction. So just planning ahead in terms of, what can go wrong, will go wrong. So being prepared for that along the process. And sometimes you end up making out, something even better because from those hiccups. So, yeah.
Absolutely. Well, any future coming up, maybe something that you want to do in terms of the project?
So with the project, we did do a closed narrative, but we leave you on a cliffhanger because we would love to film episode 2. We would love for this to become a series. So we are hoping to raise some funds so that we could shoot episode 2, or for its project to get bought out so that we can continue on with the journey. And for me, for personal endeavors, I am just looking for new jobs to work on. As an actress, producer, costume designer, music supervisor. I'm just looking for something new, fun, and exciting to work on and be a part of.
Okay, and the last question, any kind of platform, any kind of social media that we can find you on and kind of see your work?
So you can find me on Instagram, Gabby Roy, GABYROY_. That's where you can find me on Instagram. And for our film page, you can find us at sexlessinthecity.tv.
Okay, thank you so much. It was really loving having you. Hi, this is Viktoriia, and we are at the Winter Film Festival with
Chen.
Alexander?
Mayan.
Awesome. Can you please tell me a little bit about your film and your position in it?
Sure. I am the director and the scriptwriter and producer of Baramishu. And this is more people from the team.
I was a voice actor, did 2 characters in the film.
I did editing, color, and VFX.
Awesome. Can you please tell me a little bit about the process and how was it? What was your favorite moments from it? What were the challenges? Anything that you want to share?
Sure. Our weird film is about a girl who turns into a shoe for the duration of a flight because she hates air travel. And the process, I mean, I've never done anything with animation before. I'm also not the animator of the film. But it was really exciting to kind of try it for the first time, collaborate on animation, find like minded people to kind of add to it. And I think the most exciting moment was actually we flew in to film it in Texas, and I think like really getting there, showing up at the airport to film. We actually filmed that in an airport, was really exciting because all of a sudden I was like, oh my god, we're here, we're at an airport. Someone actually gave us access to do this weird film here. So yeah.
I've acted and done voice impressions, but this was my first voice-over film, so it was really cool to get to exercise that skill and, get the dust out of my closet and put a booth in there with the help of this one. So, yeah, it was really great to be a voice actor for once.
I think it's very special to work on mixed media, animation, and live action, and I think everything stemmed from Gen's vision and the energy that she brought in, the whimsicality, and everything informed the edit, that informed the color, and everything was just bright and colorful and beautiful and very fun.
Was this your first time working with each other?
Yes and no. I mean, this guy is super talented. He was a musical director on a cabaret show I've done years and years ago. Also with like one of his original songs. Mayan edited my first film. But I think this was of its kind the first time we kind of all worked together. Yeah.
Okay. Is this your first time at the Winter Film Festival?
I came in last year as an audience member to support some friends, and I was like, oh, I like it. I'm going to submit to it. So as a filmmaker, yes, it's my first time.
This is my first festival ever, and I'm just happy to be here.
I'm a New York native, so it's great to find a nice festival in the city.
Awesome. I'm so happy to hear that. Are there any coming up projects that you want to share?
Yeah, absolutely. I just wrapped a queer period piece. I keep saying we filmed a gay French period film in Texas. I'm very proud of it. It tells the story about Vincent van Gogh and Paul Gauguin and what transpired between them when they lived together through a queer perspective. So we just wrapped late January, and it's in post right now. And this guy needs to tell you about his book.
I recently published a graphic novel. It's my first of all time. It's called Civil Ants. You can get it on Amazon. It is an origin story about some ants. It's noir, it's sci-fi, it's gritty. It's not a kid's show. It will be a show one day. This is going to be the pilot episode. So buy it on Amazon and Civil Ants.
It's very punny. Lots of puns.
It is
Lots
punny.
of puns.
Yeah, packs a punch.
Punch. Yep.
Yeah, just support these guys, support independent creation.
Nice. Is there any platform, any social media that we can find you on and kind of like look for your current projects, for your future projects?
Grace Dragon Productions on Instagram, and my name, ChenDrachman.com is my website.
You can go to Civil Ants on YouTube, Amazon, or Instagram. But if you want to find me, I'm Ferguson Batman. All one word. Good luck.
None for me.
Okay, thank you so much. It was really loving having you.
And I'm with Tim and Greg. They are the filmmakers of
Driftless.
Driftless. Well, hi guys, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Tell us about Driftless.
So the Driftless is a horror anthology created in the Midwest. So the Driftless is an actual place in the Midwest. It's a portion that was essentially free of glacial drift. So most of the Midwest flat, that's what you think of, flat cornfields, livestock, that sort of thing. The Driftless is very unique. It takes up a chunk of Iowa, a chunk of Illinois, a chunk of southern Wisconsin and Minnesota, and it's almost like mountainous. So this is what's before the glaciers like smushed everything down. This is what the rest of the Midwest would have looked like. So with that said, that I'm from that area, a portion of it in Iowa. So all of these stories that kind of tie together have to do with kind of Midwestern lore, and obviously they take place in the Driftless area. So.
And what is your part in this?
My name's Greg Polzak. I'm the composer.
Compose.
For the the film, all parts of the anthology series. Yes.
Nice. Very good. So, what inspired you to create this particular type of project? Was it besides the town that it's from, that you're from, the area?
Yeah.
What else was the inspiration for it?
Yeah, so I should say my name is Tim Connery. I'm the writer, director, and producer of the Driftless, and really like a lot of movies that are coming out right now, it feels like kind of a symptom of the pandemic, right? A lot of the stories that ended up in the Driftless were written in a time where we didn't know what was going on. Like you couldn't be on a set. Everything was paused. So what's one thing you can do without the help of other people when it comes to filmmaking is you can write by yourself. So I wrote, and I had like 10 or so different shorts. And this is my third feature film. So I kind of already know, having done features and shorts, like that features just have a longer shelf life. So one of the ways to kind of like cheat the system, so to speak, I realized that there was a number of shorts that kind of shared themes and shared locations and that sort of thing. So I was like, we can leverage these ideas with the budget and kind of create something that we can actually is attainable, right? Yeah.
So, Greg, what was your inspiration to compose for this film? What inspired you?
Yeah. I mean, the film itself I loved, and I actually have a connection to the same area. My grandmother lived in the Driftless area of Illinois, so basically across the river from where Tim lives currently and grew up and all that. So I already had that like geographical connection to it. And beyond that, it was really interesting to work on 3/4 stories, basically 4 stories across a longer period of time, and finding a way to sonically connect all the different stories and all the different themes through one score, because I'd get one of the smaller stories within the film and I'd score that. And then the next one would come and I'd have to think, okay, how am I going to now, X amount of time later, think about how am I going to integrate this, but also give it its own identity. And it was really fun to kind of work through that problem while essentially giving everything its own identity but making it cohesive as one. The challenge was fantastic, and I'm really happy with the results, obviously. So
speaking of, when you're saying the challenge was fantastic, Tim, was there any fantastic challenges for you?
I mean, making a movie is a miracle, whether it's a short or a feature or whatever. So the whole thing was a challenge, right? From funding, which it was all self-funded, to again, telling kind of a cohesive narrative across four stories, and kind of making sure that the audience's experience felt kind of uninterrupted, right? And a lot of that has to do with the people working underneath me being consistent, my department heads. So Greg is the composer, my editor Michael Zach, my director of photography Jackson Gango. All of these collaborators, all these people kind of help to bring this complete vision to life. So unlike a lot of modern horror anthologies where you have a producer that kind of plucks filmmakers that they like, in kind of like more economical sense, everyone's kind of just going out and doing their own thing, and then they bring, like VHS is a great example of that. That's not what we did. Like, we very, very much took our time, shot one short every year from 2021 all the way to 2024. And I think, that consistency and that patience, and again, having all the same collaborators across all four projects really gives the film, it doesn't necessarily feel like an anthology, at least that's what I think. So.
Awesome. So, any current projects or future projects that coming up for you, for either as a composer and as a filmmaker?
Yeah, so I'm always, on to the next project. So, right now my focus, this is our 6th or 7th festival, so it's still very much in the thick of it with the Driftless. We just signed an agreement with the sales agent, so I love to have a good life on VOD and digital, and hopefully make some money back, because these things aren't cheap. Yeah, these things aren't cheap. So
go broke or go home.
Yes, exactly. My wife would appreciate that too, so that I stop sticking our own personal money in these projects. But yeah, so I'm writing and getting ready for the next project, and yeah.
Yeah, I'm a composer who likes to kind of see these projects through even this portion. So I've been at a number of these with Tim. I'm invested in it, so I like to see everything go through. As far as projects, I'm working on a documentary about a comedian named Mike DiStefano, who passed away. And he led a really interesting life. So it's a documentary of some of his work, spliced alongside a one-man show that he was doing right prior to his death. Really inspirational guy. And then I also have a short that's coming through next week from filmmaker Brody Wellmaker. So I'm really excited to see what that's going to be. I haven't even seen it yet, but I know it's coming in my inbox soon. So
awesome. Yeah. Tell the audience how all of us can contact you or reach you and learn more about your current projects and future projects.
So, all my socials are my name. So Tim Connery. Connery spelled the same as Sean Connery. So Connery.
Relation?
No, unfortunately, my life would have been a lot easier if I was. But TimConnery.com, and then on Instagram, Tim Connery. I would really love it too. The Driftless is now on VOD, but my other two features are out there. You can even watch them on Tubi for free with ads. So Black Web, which was a little sci-fi drama that we did back in 2012, and then a horror comedy, Death to Metal, that we released in 2021. So you can check those out for free on Tubi.
I have Tubi too.
yeah, I'm on social media. It's just my name, Gregory Polzak, Polzak. Is my handle, and then it's the same name, GregoryPolzak.com is my website. I also teach music composition at New York University, so if you're interested in studying with me, get in the program and I'll be there.
Come on, students.
Yeah.
Come on, scholars. Well, thank you guys. Thank you, Tim. Thank you, Greg. It's a pleasure meeting you and talking to you, and we'll see you soon.
Hi, my name is Viktoriia, and we're at the Winter Film Festival, and I'm here with
Manisha, Mundhra, Beriwala.
Awesome. Can you please tell us a little bit about your connection to this film festival?
Oh my God, this is one of the most iconic festivals, I think, in the country. Only because, they support diversity, they support women, and I love the fact that storytelling is getting so mainstream that so many stories which get untold are lost, are forgotten, because they don't make the big screen. I think this is a great platform for that. So thank you for having me.
So can you please tell us a little bit more about your job and about women and diversity and a little bit of that?
So I'm very fortunate to run an organization for women in diversity. I founded this organization called the Corporate Diwali in 2015, and it's been very many years. We have our own publications. It's an award-winning publications, and we have 2 editions coming for top 20 women in diversity, launching in March 20th in Monaco. So if you're in Monaco, come see us. Our whole platform supports women who are multi-talented. I'm a mom, and that's my most favorite introduction. And I hope to empower, engage, connect, and bring diversity forward.
So I assume this is not your first time at the Winter Film Festival. How's it been so far?
I'm so excited. The blizzard has been bothering a lot of people, but I'm very spiritual. So for all the spiritual magic, we are praying everything goes well. The connection with the film festival has been prominently very progressive. We have been seeing the progress for very many years. I see a lot of Asian influence too, which is so amazing to be all inclusive, because storytelling is completely diverse. We're all in this together, and I support humanity, and films is the best medium to get your word across. And my daughter, who's 10 years, who's in the horror film right now, it's because of her. I want our legacy to be known, our children to be knowing that, yes, you can be whoever you want on the big camera, and, the magic will happen.
What is your perfect future that you imagine for women?
Perfection is overrated. And we as women, I tell you, are, always, bedazzled by perfection. I'm 46. I shouldn't disclose my age, but I will. I have. In my years of doing what I've been doing, I'm born in India, raised in India, and I feel that women should be true to who they are. They should be allowed to be having their inner child moments, to mess up. And I think that is perfection now, right? Yeah. Perfection is something which you define. Yes. And nobody defines it for you. So I feel like today where we are headed and how things are, the biggest brands of the world. We work with Ferrari, Gucci, Dior. They're so invested in women who are not perfect in the definition, but are perfect in who they are. So owning your identity, going with what you are, I think that's perfection to me. And such a beautiful girl right here. She's perfection.
Thank you so much. It's so lovely having you here. So can you please let us know how we can reach out to you, to your organization, any social media platforms, any websites that you want to share?
Thank you so much. We are very, very socially active. We have 6 social media channels. We have our own magazine. Please find us on Instagram, The Corporate Diwali, and also Manisha Mundhra Beriwala. I love to be the face for women who want to change the world. And if you are one of them, please DM me. We'll get you up there. And I'm sure the story will be told.
Thank you so much.
Hello, folks. My name is Adam Gregory, and I'm here at the Winter Film Festival. I'm here today with Jeremy and Amir, and we are here to talk about this film, Us Versus Them. I'm also a programmer, and I'm going to tell you guys, this is one of the best documentaries. You have to come see it. If it's online, you have to rent it. It's unbelievable. So, Amir and Jeremy, let's talk about the film.
Okay, let's talk about it.
Yeah, let's talk about a little bit about the history and how you got involved with this film and what you're doing right now.
So I was just a guy that turned his life around. Charlie Grady met me. I met Jeremy, and they said, okay, let's do a film about your life and how you turned yourself around. I was once a criminal, became a police sergeant, and now I'm helping by giving back to the community by helping people with pardons.
Excellent. And Jeremy?
What I love about this film is it inspires people to think critically, really to think critically about policing, about how we are with each other. When Charlie reached out to me and asked for me to be part of this film, I said, absolutely. I did a lot of training with police. I still do training with police now. And after 21 years in the business, it's sometimes challenging to openly ask questions of our culture. But I think that's what this film does. It asks us to be critical thinkers and to kind of take a step back and say, And I think that it's so brilliantly cast that you get a lot of perspectives from a lot of different people.
Excellent. One of the things I like about this film is, I've seen a lot of documentaries. I've judged a lot of documentaries on incarcerated people, basically. But I have never seen a film, and I didn't even know there was such a program available right now, that someone who was incarcerated has turned around their life and is now a police officer. I was so touched by that, so impressed by that.
Well, it's not a program. That just happened to happen to me. I was a criminal at one time. I changed my life. It so happened that lightning struck. I met the right people at the right time. People believed in me, and I became a police officer, and I'm giving back to the community in other ways that other police officers have not.
So now let me ask you a question about that. Are you also helping other people become police officers? Are you planning on doing that in the future? Are you, I know you said it's not a program, but I think this could be a game changer.
So it's not so much with them becoming police officers, whatever they want to do. But it so happens that some people have become police officers. Some people have become correctional officers. Some people have become firefighters. People do whatever they want to do in life. So that's what it's about. It's not so much becoming a police officer, but it's about doing what you want to do in life and trying to find a way to give back the way you want to give back. I found a way to give back by helping with pardons. If people decide they want to become police officers, I'm for it, because you know what? Just because you made a mistake in the past, like I said, my mistake was over 25 years ago.
Exactly.
I'm a police sergeant. I've been giving back, and that's what I want to do. I want to help people do what they want to do in life and be the best they can be.
Excellent. Jeremy?
And this could be a very unforgiving culture. Let's just be honest and put the real on the table. And I think that's what this film really challenges us to get uncomfortable. And you could disagree with this philosophy as well. But I think, this film kind of offers that opportunity to really take that step back and say, maybe I haven't really considered that. It could be a very unforgiving culture.
I think so, like basically what you said, because our society basically is like, oh, you made a mistake, we need to toss you or whatever. But this is one of the points I liked about this film. Like, I was very impressed. Very impressed.
Thank you.
So let me ask you guys, Jeremy, so are you still working with other incarcerated people?
Yes, I'm on the selection committee for the Connecticut Hall of Change, which honors 8 people, which Amir is one of our great 8ers. He's a Hall of Changer for the state of Connecticut. And, so being on that selection committee, I have an opportunity to hear people's backstories. And I think what really happens is, I was 25 years old when I became a cop. And the cop you are at 25 to 35 to 45, it should evolve. And if it doesn't, that's kind of troubling. So I think all those experiences kind of led me to work with Charlie, with Amir, and all these organizations like the Connecticut Hall of Change, who are really honoring people just like this guy who have taken that hard step and gone really high with it.
Amir, let me ask you a question.
Yes, sir.
So in the neighborhood, how do people react to you now?
They react to me. They always react to me. Well, they're happy for me. They want me to win. They want me to excel, and they want me to continue to motivate them to be better people. I get so many thank yous for the pardons I've done. I've done over 700 pardons. Like I said, people have done a lot of things with their lives, not only become police officers. And I'm not saying everybody that becomes that gets a pardon should be a police officer. Do what you want to do. But if you want to become a police officer, we know that you have the background. We know you have the experience. We know that you have the know-how how to become a better person. And that's what I want out of everybody that becomes or that gets a pardon. It's not about being a police officer. It's about just doing better and giving back to your community.
Right. So I understand. So you give back. So do you think your prior experience makes you a better cop?
I don't know if it makes him a better cop. It makes him more, people kind of relate to me better. They know me from the neighborhood. They know that my family, my friends are still in the neighborhood. They know that I understand what they go through because I've been on both sides. Like I said, I am us and them. It's not us versus them, I'm us and them. So therefore, we just want to make it so that we can work together and figure this thing out. It's not about us having a debate or a fight towards each other. We just want to win, and we want everybody to be able to be okay and everybody to be, happy with the result that we have with police officers and with people in the community.
And Jeremy, I got a question for you also. Are we going to try to push some of these programs and some of these initiatives into other states? I mean, have you talked to like congressmen, maybe the president's office, some of these other offices, the governor's office?
That's a perfect question for Charlie Grady because I know he has done that. But what I will say is this. This is a really exciting time. This is our 250th anniversary of our country that we're celebrating this year. And this film came out at a perfect time because right now we're at a transition, right? We all know we're at a transition. So it couldn't have been a perfect summer or spring for this movie to come out to really challenge us where we are 250 years later.
Well, thank you, gentlemen. Amir, Jeremy, appreciate you guys, folks. Come see this movie, Us versus Them. You're going to love it. It's unbelievable.
Check it out.
Check it out. Hi, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here at the Winter Film Festival. My name is Adam Gregory, and I'm here with Charles, who's the producer of Us versus Them, as well as Bob, one of the talents. And I'm going to tell you, I've judged a lot of film festivals. This is one of the best documentaries I've seen. Charles, I have to say congratulations.
Thank you, my friend. Thank you very much.
Tell me a little bit about this and how you got started with this.
So after having about 41 years in law enforcement experience, I wanted to do something that reflected some of the culture of law enforcement that I believe, my opinion, should be changed to open up and offer more people with diverse backgrounds the ability to come into law enforcement. Because if we continue to hire the same people all the time, the same format, you're going to still run into these problems. And so when it comes down to it, the thing that really jumped out of me is that there's this us mentality versus them mentality. And one of the things that this film illustrates is that there really isn't an us versus them. Not everybody's all bad and nobody's all good.
No, I mean, you say that quite well. I mean, when I saw this film, I was like, wow. It's the way you structured the story in the film. I was just like, it's unbelievable because I've never seen anything quite like this before. So, folks, you have to watch this. Now, Bob, your story, I was very interested in your story. So you were a police officer beforehand.
Actually, an FBI agent. I was an FBI agent and retired after 25 years.
In the film, I saw an obstruction. Do you want to talk a little bit? Can you talk a little bit about that, or and how your journey and how you got into this film?
So with about 2.5 years left in my career, I started a case, and I had an informant that in the end jammed me up, and he had said that I was trying to help him get off some charges, which wasn't the case, but inevitably the government Office of Inspector General decided to charge me, and I was hit with conspiracy to obstruct justice.
Now, how did you and Charles meet? How did you two meet, and how did you get involved with this film? Because I think your story is like fantastic. How you turned it around and came back.
So I reached out to Bob because I heard about Bob through a mutual friend in the Bureau. So I retired from the FBI myself in November of 2024. And so I heard about this guy's story, and I wanted to reach out to him because I believe it all ties in perfect. Because again, the pendulum has swung from side to side, all the way left or all the way right. And I think that people need to recognize that, you know, like Bob says it in the film, the FBI is the best of the best, right? And then when you see something that occurs that brings down that whole us versus them mentality, and I say we're so used to seeing people go from having a problem on a police department and get jammed up, and they get in trouble, and they go to, and after a couple minutes, you look at the news and you go, oh boy, a cop went to jail, he beat his wife, cop went to jail, whatever case, right? But it's not the same when it goes the opposite direction. When someone who's been incarcerated goes through all the struggle and challenges to become a police officer, you don't hear about that. That's why I really wanted to highlight that, because as it's mentioned in the film, while we stand here, my friend, we don't have a clue how many officers working the street today may have had a criminal background years ago. And as long as they did their time and paid their dues for their crime, then they should be allowed a second chance at life.
That's a good point. And Bob, let me ask you a question about that. Are you planning on going back into law enforcement?
Well, actually, what I'm doing now is I'm trying to get myself involved where I can go to academies and talk to new recruits and let them know the mistake that I made regarding getting an inflated ego, which kind of like made me not look at the common sense of what I was going through, and that's where I made my mistake. By using my fall as an example, hopefully I could rise them up. And when I had spoken to Charlie in the beginning, and he told me what his idea was for this film, it was important to me because along my journey while incarcerated for 8 years, I met a lot of men that I thought would have made excellent FBI agents, and they had such high character and a high moral standing and a great moral compass, and we were all in prison together. So, you know, it really hit home when Charlie told me what he wanted to present on film, and I just wanted to be involved.
This guy's amazing. His story's amazing. He's amazing.
It is. One of the things that amazed me in the film, and I'm so glad I got to saw this film, like there were several points in your film, which, like I said, one of the best films, folks. You got to come see this film. The toilet. Tell me about the toilet.
You can't tell the story. You can't give away the story.
That's true. But man, I was like, wow. Like, how so you don't even know if that was a police officer. You don't know who that I don't want to give it away, but
I never met him. And somewhere out there's a guy who saved my life while I was in prison.
Intense.
Yeah, so any final words? Do you guys plan on doing anything else?
Oh yeah. We're going to submit to a bunch of other film festivals. This is just the beginning. We're looking at ways to get this thing distributed. We're looking at ways for a broader, wider audience to see this, because what we set out to do, I think we've accomplished, which was thought-provoking, to get you to think differently about right, wrong. We live in a world that is gray every day. You can be the perfect person on Monday. Monday evening you do something, Tuesday morning you wake up and you're the bad guy, right? So our goal with this film was to highlight that we're all human first, and that we all deserve a second chance. The film is about redemption. This man right here and Amir Williams have redeemed themselves 10 times over. And I'm hoping that he does get to go into the academies and do what he says he's going to do, because nobody can impact new people coming into that job like someone who did the job, right? And fell and got back up. So with that, I want to thank you and the Winterfest. This has been a great time, bro.
Yeah, this film is absolutely inspirational.
Yeah, well, listen, that's what it was for. The only thing missing was a little tequila.
Hey, Netflix, NBC, people need to look out for this.
They do need to
hey,
look out
give these guys a chance.
I appreciate you, my friend.
Thank you guys so
It's
much.
Great meeting you.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, bye-bye.
Thank you. Nice to meet
Thank you. Bye. Let's get the glasses on.
I got the same light.
I love this.
You got the same ride? The same light. Wow. Roll on 11. Good.
Hi, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Adam Gregory, and I'm here at the Winter Film Festival. Right now, I'm here with Judy and Ladio. So tell me, I want you guys to tell me about the Winter Film Festival. What brings you here today?
So we just discovered the Winter Film Festival because we're both filmmakers and actor, director, producer kind of people. And we are here with a networking group and that's hosting this party together. And we just discovered this amazing festival that is in the middle of happening right now. So it's exciting.
Excellent. Well, tell me, Claudio.
Well, I'm here also the same, to meet people. And can I hold this? Yeah. No, I'm one of those ones. I thought you wanted are you gonna fight with me?
I love
All right, boys.
Boys will be boys.
Love it. I love it.
All right. So I love meeting you, Adam. You're a very talented interviewer, photographer, producer, actor. You're going to be a big actor real soon. I know. Well, who knows? You might be in my next movie.
So next year, are you gonna put me in this film festival next year? Are we all gonna be in this film festival next year, baby?
You know what? Anything is possible. All you gotta have is in life. You have to have a positive mind. Be open. All right. Use your imagination. Imagine that you already got cast in this movie that I'm going to be filming in a couple of months, and yeah.
I love it. So basically, the Winter Film Festival. What has been your favorite film so far? Have you watched any films yet tonight?
No, I just got here, actually.
Ooh.
I literally just arrived.
Yeah, same here. I just got here.
So,
I traveled very far.
Well, this is great because at 8:50 we have a line of horror film festivals, and we also have a lot of documentaries tonight. So I'm glad you guys came. Yeah, I'm glad you guys came. I want to ask you one last question because I noticed somebody was passing around a poster about a film that you two made. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Sure. The movie is called Forbidden Tango, and she plays the female lead, the rabbi's wife. My brother Joe Slanialo, he plays the rabbi and the husband. And basically it's a feel-good movie. It's about a rabbi who thinks that the Almighty is telling him he should dance the tango to save his Hebrew school. But he cannot touch a woman, because he's a rabbi.
Not his wife.
Exactly.
His wife, me. So he has to go to all the other religions to ask for help.
Really?
So it's about bringing people together and bringing cultures and religions together, which
kind of like what we're doing
we need right now, right?
Yes.
Don't we need that in the world
Yes,
right
we
now?
do. Yes,
yeah,
we do.
It's called Forbidden Tango.
I love it.
Yes, and you can see it
I'm
on.
going to add something else here. Yeah. Well, if you want to watch the movie, it's on Roku, Hulu, Vudu, YouTube. And it was promoted by Pope Francis, the late Pope Francis, as well as Rita Sussman.
Rita Sussmuth, who just passed away, actually, but she was like the head of the Bundestag, like the House of Representative kind of in Germany, and she promoted our film, and it won Best Film for Peace and Tolerance at Cannes. So.
Wow, this is
yeah. And also promoted by UNESCO. It's the first film in history promoted by UNESCO. And it got over 35 awards, and basically it's a feel-good movie. It's about peace, interfaith dialogue, and the importance of being kind. That's what we need now. Don't you think so? Wow. Yeah.
And I'm gonna say this, guys. I'm gonna look forward to seeing a film of yours next year. Maybe I can help work on it. I don't know, as a producer, but I have a feeling you guys are gonna be here next year. Yeah, they're gonna be here next year. Well, nice meeting you two, and you guys enjoy the festival.
Meeting you as well.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you so much. Thank you, folks. So let me see how I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna introduce you, and then. Hi, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Adam Gregory, and we are here at the Winter Film Festival today. And we're going to feature right now a young potential filmmaker. And what's your name, young lady?
Hello, my name is Sanu Kim. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. So tell me, what brought you to the Winter Film Festival?
I'm interested in film, yeah, and I'm trying to make my own film. Yeah, I want to make my own film. So like I went here to meet some filmmakers and like learn something from here.
Oh, that's awesome. So tonight, what film did you watch tonight? Did you watch any of the documentaries, narratives, or one of our horror films tonight?
I went to the documentary session today, yeah, and I really enjoyed all the documentaries that I seen today.
What was your favorite documentary?
My favorite documentary was there were three films I really liked. One was the More Than Santa Baby. Yeah, that was about the producer of the Santa Baby, and his daughter told about her father's story. Yeah, and then I really like to know about the whole story of the Santa Baby because this is a very famous song, and then I could hear about what the background story of the producer of that film was. Yeah, and I could also see lots of actors and some producers from the season that the Santa Baby was made. Yeah, and it was really great to see all the histories and stories about that. Yeah, and I also like the movie documentary of Iceland because like the producer of the Iceland was similar with my age, but yeah, he already made a very fantastic film, and I was really curious about how he could make that fascinating film so beautiful, and yeah, knowing about lots of story from the Iceland. And I also like the film about the Paralympic about a sports athlete and then how he was so professional and how he worked hard for the Paralympic. Yeah, and I could get motivation, so I think I should work hard too. Yeah, there are lots of people very working hard. Yeah, it was so good to know about those films.
So basically, what I'm seeing here, so some of the films here tonight just motivated you to even become a filmmaker even more so, basically. So you got a lot of motivation out of these films.
Right.
So what type of films? So do you think yourself, do you want to make documentaries or you want to make narrative films? Are you more like, do you think you would be more of a documentary filmmaker?
Yeah, I think I more want to work in documentary films. Yeah, I want to like learn about other stories, and I want to film about how people are working and how they live their lives. I want to like make those kind of film.
Well, I'm going to say, folks, next year we are going to see you here at the Winter Film Festival. Hopefully your first documentary.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. It was nice meeting you. Thank you so much. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Adam Gregory, and I'm here at the Winter Film Festival, and I have Alana. She is a local New York City actress. So, Alana, tell me, what brings you to the Winter Film Festival this year?
I'm here at the Winter Film Festival so that I can see all the wonderful films, and I would just love to, movie making, being able to meet so many wonderful creative people here. It's just an amazing experience. I've seen some really good films, and it wouldn't surprise me if some of these people really just take off shortly because the creativity and the thought process behind the filmmaking and the actors, everything just came together really nicely.
Wow, so that's amazing. I've watched a few of the films myself, and I totally. So tell me, what is one of your favorite films?
It's actually The Fix, and it's kind of like one of those films that's really deep. Like I wasn't expecting that. Like oh my gosh, like it was really graphic. I felt like it was kind of sad though, but I thought it was the most impactful since I've been here at this film festival.
Abbey Productions. I know you're out there watching this, Abbey Productions, but The Fix. I love that movie. I watched that last night with the producers and the actresses, and it was fantastic. So they're gonna love hearing you say that. Yeah. So have you had a chance to meet them?
I did meet them. They're so cute. They're short little white women, and they're so cute. And they were nice too. And they had passed me a lighter the first day I met them. They were like, "Our film is on heroin. It's on heroin." I'm like, "It's on heroin. What does that mean?" But it was awesome. They were so sweet, and yeah, you guys are going to do so well in the film festival. And then there were some other horror films that I was watching. I didn't catch the name, but the one with the stalker. I like that one too. The Stalker was pretty good with the black alien thing that was crawly and creepy. I thought that was a pretty good film also.
Well, that's fantastic. Well, Alana, it was fantastic having you here today.
You guys, in terms of accent, you guys from the same place?
Maybe.
Yeah, I'm from Illinois. I had an agent in Chicago, but now I moved to New York 2 years ago. So I'm here in New York City. I've done Fashion Week. I've done so many Law and Orders, FBI's, and check me out. I was on Investigation Discovery. I played Shelley Turner, season 3, episode 6, and Running for Your Life.
That's fantastic. I love seeing actors out there do their thing. That's fantastic. Well, thank you so much, Alana. It's been a pleasure meeting you. And continued success.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys.
And I'm here with Alice. Alice has a film in the film festival. What is the name of your film, Alice?
My film is called The Woodbury Boys. It's about three brothers that are lumberjacks in a fairy tale forest. They're like 40 years old, but they go by the Woodbury Boys, so they're kind of stuck mentally in adolescence. They haven't matured past adolescence, but they're fantastic woodsmen. They'll build you a fine cabin. They'll clear your land for you. They're very good at what they do. So essentially, like, despite their inability to mature, they've developed good lives for themselves.
Really?
Yeah, they're codependent on each other. Like, they need each other. They could not survive individually. But as a unit, they are successful.
Alex, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Because what you just told me, I now want to see this film.
It's a good film, boy. Sorry, I'm hyped about it. You know, it's a lot of work went into this. The Woodbury Boys is it. So we're pitching it as a television show. So it's going to be a television show, recurring characters in a fairy tale forest. It's going to be fantastic. It's going to be comedy-based, very lighthearted, but a little bit of horror in there too. You know, anything can happen in a fairy tale. You got the big bad wolf and other enemies lurking in the forest. So, you know, be aware. Be cognizant.
Wait a minute, enemies in the forest? Are you serious?
I'm dead serious. I'm as serious as I've ever been. Yeah.
I'm scared, folks. I'm really scared. The Woodbury Boys. Come see it. And Alex.
Alexander is my name. Yeah.
Alexander.
It's an important distinguishment because, you know, it just is.
Well, nice meeting you, Alexander, and the Woodbury Boys. Folks, come see it here at Winter Film Festival.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Cool. Hey, thank you for interviewing me. This has been a pleasure, and I want to thank Barack Obama. He was a good president.
Hey, folks, my name is Adam Gregory, and I'm here at the Winter Film Festival with Aliona and Manisha. So, this obviously is a tremendous effort here for you to be here at the Winter Film Festival. Can you tell me a little bit about your film, ladies?
Absolutely. Thank you for having us here. You know, film is so close to our hearts because I work for this organization which I founded. It's called the Corporate Diwali, which brings inner light to women and men all over the globe. And we are talking a lot about women in diversity. So the theme this year is diversity for the Winter Film Festival. The stories have to be told and the light has to be shared. This is my little light here. Her name is Aliona. Do you want to say a few words about film?
I love film. I think it's it's so cool, and yeah.
So, Aliona, so let me ask you a question. So next year, you think maybe I can see your film here at the Winter Film Festival?
Hopefully, I would love to be here next year.
So Aliona is a storyteller. She is a published author. She has her own business called Ali Sense. But more than that, I would like to say that she's very much into spirituality, like her mother. You know, we are very much into mind, body, soul, being a healer, and, you know, thinking about life outside of what it is, and bringing forward humanity, you know. So I feel this is our legacy, and that's what the film festival stands for also, legacy. The show has to go on.
Yes, it does.
And this is our show which has to go on.
So tell me about your business. I love this. How old are you?
I'm 10 years old.
You're 10 years old. You have your own business already?
Yeah.
You are such a dynamite. Tell me about it.
So I sell and create my own scents. I have 3 scents right now. One is called Cupcake, one is called Rose, and the last one's really funny. It's called No Farts.
What? So tell me, so how can people, how can all the other kids out there find your products online?
She's on Instagram, and
I'm
she
on
goes with the
Instagram.
name of Ali Sense. That's the name of her brand. I'm, of course, her brand speaker, ambassador, the lover of all things Ali Sense. And she was very beautifully inspired by India when we went for, you know, a palace trip, where she would be on the, you know, on the gardens of the palace in Jaipur, and she would pick out rose flowers, put it in a bowl, bring it to our room, and she would say, "Mom, smell this." that was the birth of Ali's sense for her when she was 6 or 7 years old. And then it was my dad who was like, oh my God, she needs to have her own brand. And here we are, and here she is. So maybe Ali Sense movie. That's a great idea. Yeah.
That's fantastic.
She's a YouTuber, by the way.
Oh, so you have a station on YouTube? You
Yeah,
have a channel on
basically.
YouTube?
Yeah, basically. It's not officially published yet, but it's gonna be coming out this
But
year.
you're working on it. That's fantastic. So what did you like about your mom's film?
What? Sorry.
Tell me what you liked about your mom's film.
It was really cool. It talked all about like her and her business and like everything that she's done and all the women that she's helped.
So we have to empower women and little girls, right?
Yes.
Exactly. So you know what? I think you're going to be our first president. I just have a feeling. You know, I think she's going to be our first president.
Oh.
I would vote for you for president.
Thank you.
For Aliona.
Yes. Exactly.
Let's do it.
Well, Aliana and Manisha, it's very a pleasure having you two here, and I can't wait to see you in politics. Hey, folks, my name is Adam Gregory, and I'm here at the Winter Film Festivals, and I'm here today with Tim. Tim, you're gonna tell me about your film festival. It's here at the Winter Film Festival. Yeah. What's the name of your title?
It's Blossom Needs a Ride Home. And it is all about what happens after a horror movie. You know, the horror movie's just going, and then it ends, and the lead person, she's beat up, she's in the middle of nowhere, and all you're thinking is, how did she get back? So I answer that question.
Interesting. What gave you the inspiration for this film? Because this sounds very interesting. Tell me about the inspiration behind this film.
That is pretty much, the inspiration is kind of in what it is, or it's just like, what if that happened? It's kind of a part of a bigger idea, like a feature-length idea of what would happen if horror movies just happen to the same person all the time. Like, you know, in Scooby-Doo, they go into a town and there's just something going down. Similar to that sort of thing. So that was kind of the inspiration for the movie.
Excellent. So is this your first time at Winter Film Festival, or have you been here previously with any other film?
I've not been here before. This is the first time. It's a great time.
Ooh, so this is your first feature?
First time here, yeah.
Oh, so you've done movies before?
Done movies, yes. Yeah.
Well, tell me a little bit about what you've done before.
A number of other horror comedies, one of which is a short film called When You're Here, Your Pizza, which is about what would happen if a guy ordered pizza every day, and then he decided, you know what, I'm going to order from a different pizza place. What if the first pizza place got upset with him? They just lost their mind because their main customer didn't call.
Hey, this sounds fantastic. So now, where are you from? Are you from here in New York City?
I'm not. I've only been here one other time. I'm from Wisconsin.
Shut up. Are you from Madison, Wisconsin?
I'm not from Madison. I'm from Eau Claire, but I go to Madison a lot.
Ah, interesting. Interesting.
Yeah.
Perfect. So well, we're glad to have you here in New York City. And so do you think maybe you're going to win an award? Do you think? What do you think? I haven't seen any of the films, but any of the horrors yet.
It'd be fantastic, but there's a lot of great movies, and whatever movie wins the award deserves it.
Well, I love that. I love having a great attitude. I mean, and congratulations. Your first time here in New York City at Winter Film Festival.
Yeah, it's a fantastic time. Thank you.
Yes, it is. And I'm sure you've met a lot of people out here tonight.
Oh, definitely. I'm going to meet more.
Yeah. So now you got new ideas for next year.
I hope so.
Well, nice meeting you, Tim. Thank you so much.
Nice to meet you, too. Nice to meet you.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Adam Gregory, and I'm here at the Winter Film Festival. And I have Ryan here, and Ryan is going to tell us about their film here at the film festival today.
Hi, I'm Ryan Kennedy. I'm the writer and director of the short film The Binding. It's a ticking clock supernatural thriller. We played in the horror block today. It's great.
Excellent. So tell me, what did you all do? What did you, producer, director?
I'm the producer. He's the writer-director. And
I'm Mel House. I'm an actor in the film.
Interesting. So tell me a little bit about this film. So it's a horror.
It is, yes.
But what's the...
So it's set in the aftermath of a failed exorcism. And we're sort of seeing the response of a father who lost his child to a demon and the lengths that he goes to take revenge on this evil entity, and how the experience has sort of tainted him as well, and the evil has sort of infected who he is in the wake of this horrible tragedy.
Wait a minute, you said a demon? A demon?
It's a horror
Wait a
movie.
minute, tell me as an actor, I'm an actor, tell me, how do you play in a demon film?
So I wasn't the demon, I was the occult specialist. But the woman who played the demon was absolutely amazing. So, but depending on which character was looking at her, they were seeing something different. And so she brought a really beautiful otherworldly energy and a little intimidation. Miranda Poet is the actress who played our demon.
Very scary, very scary.
Now, let me ask you a question. So you said you're the producer. How did you get involved with this project? And why? What made this script say, hey, I have to produce this?
Well, Ryan and I have been friends for like 10 plus years now, and we've been talking for years and years on working on projects, and we've just been percolating a bunch of different horror stories, and this one landed with us. He had just had a baby, I was pregnant, we were just feeling some of the emotions, mostly him. They were his emotions first. But you know, I resonate with them too as well, just revenge and wanting to get rid of someone who may have hurt your family.
So is this all three? Is this your first time here at Winter Film Festival?
It is, yeah. It's been a great experience. They've taken really good care of us. The blocks are really well programmed. Really great programs outside of the films themselves. It's been a really great experience.
Yeah. We had a great time. Yes.
So do you guys think you're going to win? You're going to win that award tomorrow night. Tell me, what do you think?
We're just happy to be here, and among really great company. The other filmmakers made some really fantastic work. So we're not worried about winning. Just having a good time being here.
I like that. I like
Yeah.
that good attitude.
Yeah.
So are you from here locally? Are you all from here locally in New York City?
We're all local. Tina and I.
We're neighbors.
Queens.
Bronx.
Oh, the Bronx. You're my neighbor.
It's one of the things that makes, we love working in New York. It's such a great community here. I don't think there's a better city in the world for making independent film.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. Well, folks, that's it here at the Winter Film Festival. Congratulations.
Thank you
and
so
I'm
much.
so glad that you guys were here today
Really
with us.
appreciate it.
Enjoy. Thank you. And I'm here with Natalie. So, Natalie, tell me about your film.
My film is called Paracletus. It's a music video for the band Hallucinate. This is a metal band from Germany. We had no budget. That's why we made a deal. I can make what I want, and they get a nice film. And I take their music. That's it.
So when you say no budget, you made it happen. You made it happen with no budget. So you're showing all these filmmakers, I hear these young filmmakers and people like myself, you can make a film.
Yes.
I love it. I love it. So is this your first time at Winter Film Festival?
No. I was here before.
What did you do before?
I was here 3 years ago with an experimental short film. And 6 years ago, I won the Best Music Video Award here.
So y'all hear that, ladies and gentlemen? We have a veteran here with Natalie. I love that. That's fantastic. So you recommend this film festival to filmmakers?
Yes, very much.
Excellent. Well, Natalie, it's been a pleasure talking to you.
It's a pleasure talking to you.
And I hope you win tonight. If you win, will you
Fingers crossed.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Adam Gregory, and I'm here with Peter today. Peter is a composer. This I love because I love classical music. So, Peter, tell me a little bit about the film that you're composing for, and so you're representing which film?
So I'm here with The Finger Wife, which is written and directed by Terrence Stickrath Hutt and Dan Lund, who's also an animator. This is a stop-motion animation piece, and it was featured this year at Winter Film Festival in the animation block and also in the horror shorts. It was great to see it on a big screen. The festival is so well run. I'm just really delighted to be here and meet all these other filmmakers and see all this other great work. Fantastic time.
So wait a minute. So you have now sparked my interest. So you're saying that this is a horror.
Yes.
This is also animation.
Yes.
And you are a classically trained composer.
Classical and jazz as well, but this is mostly a classical music score.
Wow. Has the film played already tonight?
Twice. It played yesterday and again today.
Man, this is unbelievable. I feel like I want to watch this film now because basically what you're telling me, so you've combined these different genres, a little classical music, a little animation, and then also horror. I mean, that's uncommon in a lot of films to have something like that.
It could work in a horror billing like this. It could work in a psychological thriller kind of genre as well. It's a uniquely creative piece that Terrence Stickrath Hutt and Dan Lund came up with, and they spent over 2 years developing it, because the stop motion animation is very, very meticulous, literally one frame at a time building it. So they did an amazing job. I'm thrilled that they invited me to be in it, and in turn I recommended that they pitch this to Winter Film Festival, and then they got accepted. So it really worked out fantastic. I wish they could be here talking with you, Adam.
That's fantastic. Another question I was going to ask you. So if people didn't get to see it tonight, is there any way, I mean, because you have me very interested in this film. Is there any way, like, the audience, people out here can see this film?
They don't have it online yet. I think they're going to see, potential distribution. Maybe it'll get picked up on one of the streaming channels in an animation series. Would be wonderful. Maybe some talk about extending it into more of a feature. This is an 8-minute short. That is pending. Distribution and a wider opportunity to view it is pending.
Well, I wish you luck, because this sounds fantastic, and I want to watch this film now.
Wonderful. Thanks for having us.
Thank you, and congratulations also. My name's Adam Gregory, and I'm here at the Winter Film Festival. And we have some out-of-town guests today. They are from San
Francisco Bay Area.
Yeah, California. Excellent. Okay. Well, now what's your name?
My name is Anna Daniels. Yes. And I am with my husband.
I'm David Daniels. I'm the writer, producer, and director. She's the producer, editor, and co-writer.
Yeah, my name is Mark Sariza, producer of All Your Sisters.
So tell me a little bit about this film. So this is, tell me about your film tonight.
All right, we showed All Your Sisters. It's a film about a bunch of lives intersecting. The base is social media, consume culture, and sentient AI, I guess. Yep.
So it's a cerebral mystery, horror adjacent, where all these lives collide under the influence of sentient AI, when it's supposed to be the reverse, right? Humans are the influencers. Well, this is at the pinnacle of social media, where AI is taking over to be the influencer. That's what it's about.
So tell me, what was your role in the film, sir?
Yeah, so I kind of liken it to, kind of a lifeguard, but they had done so much work at the moment that at some point, we all get tired, right? And so I wanted to just kind of come in kind of the mid part of the battle and help them, because I know that everything that they've done was so critical in the making, and so many things had changed. I just wanted to be there for my friend and make sure they have enough energy to get through the process. Yeah.
Producer.
So I'm like wondering about this film now. So psychological, a little AI.
Yes.
Can you tell me about a little bit of the visuals? Since somebody like myself who hasn't seen the film, what did you do with the visuals? Show me the visuals to the world.
I'm gonna have her answer as the editor, but I'll say this really quickly. Imagine Black Mirror meets Atlanta TV series meets The X-Files. That's my pitch. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, we to bring the social media kind of aspect to life, we had some of our actors film on their phones, so we kind of incorporated that. And then I designed like an app called Fan Blam, and that's our Instagram in our film. So we have this whole social media culture that has been built into it, and I don't know. I mean, anything else you want to add?
Well, it's basically social media is an abyss, so we use that as kind of like a motif in the film. It starts the film, it ends the film. This abyss. Literal abyss. And so that represents social media. And you see an eye open the abyss, you see an eye closing the abyss, because that's our interpretation of social media.
Yeah,
like a sort of falling into it and coming out. This sounds fantastic, man. Is there anywhere else that the audience or any of us can see this film?
Heck no, world premiere right here at the Winter Film Festival.
Wait.
Eventually, yes, absolutely.
I can see it eventually.
Yes.
I'm like, wait a minute, come on. We can't see.
Brother.
Right, I love that. Well, nice meeting you guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having us.
So are y'all having a great time in New York? How do y'all like New York versus San Francisco?
I prefer it here than San Francisco. I'll say that.
Y'all
We're
hear
having
it,
a great
folks?
time. Yeah. We really
Oh, it's been great. Winter Festival's been great. Stephanie and the team have been great. We hope to come back.
Yeah, we'll definitely be back. This is a once in a million, but we're gonna run it back for sure.
For sure.
Yes. Thanks
So
for
next
having us.
year, part 2 or another?
Yes, sir.
Excellent. Well, thank you guys so much. I can't wait to see this. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Adam Gregory, and I'm here at the Winter Film Festival. And we are going to talk to, so we have a film here called Affordable Housing.
Yes.
Tell me about this.
Affordable housing. My name is Wimoto Nayoka. I'm the writer and executive producer. We are premiering here at the Winter Film Festival. We're very excited with our horror short. Of course, it's a horror comedy because finding a decent place to live is crazy. And this is our illustrator.
Hi, my name is Megan Llewellyn. I'm the animator for Affordable Housing.
Wow, awesome. So tell me a little bit about the story. So this piqued my interest. When we talked about affordable housing, I'm like, hey, I love affordable. But then you said it was a horror. I'm like, oh.
So it's the incredible true story of two women who fight a monster to the death to keep their cheap apartment. And I feel like, that's something we can all relate to, right? We've all been there.
Yeah. I once had an apartment where the roommate forgot to turn the taps on during the winter storm, and I came home to a full waterfall down my closet, and so it felt like a very personal project to help work on.
Wow. So basically, it touches on like some of the horrors of like apartments. And things
Apartment hunting, finding a decent place to live, finding regular, normal people to live with, all of that. It's a mixed media project, so it's animation and live action to really capture the Looney Tunes of just finding a good place in a big city.
Wow. Now, let me ask you a question about this film. So what do you think this film will educate the audience on?
I'm really kind of hoping that it just sort of provides an opportunity for people to just like air their grievances and swap stories about all the crazy landlord experiences or roommates they have. It's just kind of a way to like blow off steam, maybe.
What Wimoto said.
I actually have a second question for you as an animator. So when did you get into animation? I mean, this sounds very interesting.
So I animated my first short in 2021. Early in the pandemic, I saw a call for submissions for a horror short festival that would be animate 1 minute shorts. That would just create a 1 minute short. And I go, I can draw. I'm an illustrator, and I do medical illustration. And I thought I can do 1 minute. I don't think I can do 5. I can do a minute, and I'll see what happens. And I ended up getting into this festival. We got on Shudder, and then they had another festival the next year, and I submitted to that. And that was actually how I met the director, Eunice, for this project, because we were in the same program together. And this was the longest thing I've animated, but it was learning a lot along the way. I'm entirely self-taught in animation, and it was just an incredible experience.
I want to say congratulations. I love animation. I mean, this is fantastic.
Yeah.
So you as the director, so how did you two meet?
So Eunice Levis is the director. I'm the writer, and we met through Eunice. So they were in that festival, the Knicks Horror Film Festival.
13 Minutes of Horror. 13 Minutes of Horror.
Yeah, 13 Minutes of Horror that was streaming on Shudder. So she knew the director, and then when Eunice and I knew each other from just being on panels together all the time. We're both Afro-Latinas who are constantly talking about horror. It's a small circle. And so when I had this script ready after doing my own festival run with the script, I was like, Eunice, I'd really like you to direct. I wanted it to be this mixed media project, and she was like, I know exactly who we should talk to.
Wow, this is amazing. I'm gonna look. I'm amazed, and I can't wait to see this. So can we see this anywhere else? Is this gonna be online or just strictly right now here? Or are you trying to get it out to Netflix or any of those other streaming platforms?
Right now we're doing a film festival run, right? So we're going to a lot of different genre film festivals throughout the year. And I'm also organizing my own screenings, kind of like just private, invite. But we've done a couple of those too, and it's received really great feedback, and folks have come out. So, and the next step is also to partner with some housing rights organizations and screen, again for the community there or their staff, and just use the film to talk about this housing crisis that we're having through horror comedy.
Excellent. And I was going to say about illustration, that's a broad things. You could probably even work with other organizations to. Have you thought about that? Like after this project, have you thought about working with others?
Absolutely. Just really excited to try and grow in my craft and keep seeing what I can do. And
Well, thank you all so much. It's been a pleasure. I can't wait to see this film. I am super, because it sounds a little interesting. And congratulations here.
Thank you.
Thank you, ladies. Thank you so much, ladies. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm at the Winter Film Festivals. My name is Adam Gregory, and I'm speaking to, if I say this right, Handro.
Yeah, perfect.
Handro, excellent. Handro, tell me a little bit about your film.
Yeah.
And is this your first time here, by the way?
No, I came last year and I repeat this year again. I come from Spain, and the film is called The Inspector. The Inspector.
The Inspector, really? So that piques my interest. So is this a detective film? Is this a postal inspector film? Is this a meat packing inspector? Is he inspecting chicken?
It's a fake gas inspector that he goes by the houses of old people, saying he's a real inspector, and enters in the homes and does a fake inspection, and weird things happen there.
So this film basically is it like an educational film or maybe documentary or comedy?
It's a horror.
Ooh, so folks, watch out for the inspectors coming to your home. So basically,
if he knocks, don't open.
You say you came from Spain.
Yeah.
So you came from Spain. What part of Spain?
I came from Valencia in Spain, and the inspector's story is based on true events. It happens all over the world. They are going through these old people's houses that they are alone, and I have to do the gas revision and say, I don't know. Okay, come in, and strange things happen there. And so it's a dark story.
So it's based on true stories. Yes. It's based on true story because here in America, we do have people knocking at the door, and sometimes you have to be careful when people are older. So, I hope this film will educate the rest of us folks out there. Don't let people into your homes. Okay, so you're gonna scare them to death.
Yeah. It's I wanted to show this to people, of course, my way by fiction, but the message is clear. Don't open.
Well, Alejandro, nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Adam Gregory, and I'm here at the Winter Film Festival with Leia. Hello. Hey, Leia.
How are you?
Doing fantastic. So, Leia, tell us about this film. So, is this your first time at the Winter Film Festival?
Yes, it is. I'm very excited to be here.
Excellent. Tell me a little bit about your film. What's the name of your film?
My film is Fathoming Dinner. It's an animated short about a family of crazy people who have a luxurious dinner, and it ends with a twist.
Ooh, wait a minute. So it's about a family. Yes. Is this based on your family?
Hopefully not. No, the characters in the family represent different things that are wrong with humankind.
Interesting. Yes. So you have, how many characters are in this film?
4.
And so they basically kind of show you, is it kind of like, I don't know, I don't want to get religion into this. Is it like sloth and greed and...
Kind of like that. They're all kind of related to food and the issues we have with food. So, for example, there's gluttony, there's vanity, tyranny. So, yeah, and also hypocrisy.
Interesting. I can't wait to watch this film. Now, can we see this film? If we didn't get a chance to see this film here at Winter Film Festival, can we see this film anywhere else? Or is it right now, are you taking it around to other film festivals?
Yeah, so you unfortunately cannot see it at this festival anymore. We had the 2 screenings yesterday and today. But there's going to be a screening in Seattle in April. But unfortunately, I forgot the name of the festival. But it happens, hey, like...
It happens.
Yeah, so... But if you go to my socials at Lolexandra Studios, you can find more information about all the festivals, where we're screening, and where you can get tickets.
Yeah, I'm just going to say, I want to watch this film. Yeah. This film sounds like fantastic, because, it's almost like a psychological little thriller.
Yeah, it's a bit of that, a bit of satire, a bit of horror, so a bit of everything.
Nice talking to you tonight, and congratulations for being here at Winter Film Festival.
Thank you so much. Have a good one.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Adam Gregory, and I'm here at the Winter Film Festival again with Layla. But guess what? We just found two of Layla's friends, and they're gonna give us a little bit about the film. So you guys saw Layla's film?
Yes. Yeah, we saw Leia's film. It's very chaotic, but has a very profound message.
Yeah, and I will say it's weird in some moments, but it's really fun. And yeah, I agree. Profound message. Great film.
So did you guys came all the way? You're out of town? You guys out of town, or do you live here?
Here. We live in New York City, yeah.
Absolutely. How did you and Layla? How did you know these two?
So we met during my exchange year in Baltimore. Yeah, we were classmates. So yeah.
So potential filmmakers too? You guys are filmmakers?
Yeah, I'm a 3D artist.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, she helped with some 3D things in this movie as well.
Oh, so very creative then. So you had a hand in the film.
Well, a couple of Blender tutorials for her.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, nice meeting you guys. I'm glad you enjoyed it, and that's good that you're here to support your friend tonight. I love this. Thank you guys so much. And Layla, congratulations also. Thank you. Hey, I'm Adam Gregory. We're here at the Winter Film Festival, and I have a director. One of my favorite things, I have a director and an actor here at Winter Film Festival. So is this your first time here?
Yes, it is. Yeah, me too.
So tell me a little bit about the film from the director standpoint.
It's Bound in Rosemary. It's like a dance horror film about possession and someone dancing, fighting for their mind.
Ooh, this sounds interesting. Now, also, I'm curious as an actor, since I'm an actor. Tell me from the actor standpoint, what did you do? How did you get into character?
Well, it was fun because Rihanna was actually the other dancer in the film, so it was the two of us fighting for control of my body. And it was really great working with her because she obviously just had a really clear vision and was so loving and kind, and then was so scary at the same time when we actually shot the movie. And it was just a really fun process, even though it looked absolutely terrifying on screen.
Wait a minute, this looks terrifying on screen?
I'm like a cool a ghost demon thing.
Interesting. And so you're trying to fight and have control over one body, her body.
Yeah, that's me.
How was the choreography?
That was all Rihanna. She's very, I would say her style is pretty contemporary, modern, especially for this particular piece. So it was very heavily influenced by weird body angles and breathing and breath work, and also hands being used in ways that looked slightly unnatural in order to kind of emphasize that horror element. Yeah.
Oh my God! So how did this come about? I mean, how did this story, this weird sort of kind of hands-on?
Yeah. So I love dance, and I just want to make dance more into films. And so I was actually on Tumblr, and this video of from the movie Possession, where the girl's getting possessed in the subway, but someone put the song "Nobody" by Mitski over it, and it made this scary dance seem very magical and cool. And I was like, I want to do a possession dance film, and that was a huge inspiration. And then I love Lauren as an actor and a mover and as a friend, so she became my main person.
Yeah. I can't wait to see. Can we see this film anywhere else besides here?
It's going to be in the Midwest right now, and then eventually online, so hopefully this year.
Yeah, Fargo Film Festival. It was at Scream. Can we say those things?
No, sorry, that was Blossom. That wasn't Bound in Rosemary.
Oh my God. Somewhere.
Right, so are y'all both local? Y'all both local here?
I am not. I'm from the Midwest.
Yeah. But I live in New York now.
Okay,
yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
Well, nice talking to you ladies, and I can't wait to see this film. It
Thank
sounds
you.
crazy. Spiritual kind of.
Yeah.